Welcome to another video yet again. So I do have the next micro float penny stock that does have parabolic potential. This $8 million company has a long-term partnership with Coca-Cola, which is a very massive $170 billion company, which is incredible, guys. Can you drop a quick like for me on this video if you are enjoying this content? It does really help me out. I'm not selling any type of program or Discord or anything like that. This is completely free. So right now the market is extremely hot, so this one could easily have a massive historic squeeze, especially considering it does have a very small, very tiny 1 million share float. So when volume comes in and this one does get more eyes, it can have a historic type run. Now I'm going to tell you something right now. I am completely loaded up on this play. Now guys, there's something we have to talk about that's extremely important and why this one is probably the rarest gem out of any other small cap as of right now. So there's absolutely no dilution for this stock. They also just IPO'd just over 1 month ago. What this means is most insiders cannot sell any shares for 90 up to 180 days after the initial public offering. So that was just 1 month ago. So they cannot sell any shares for months. Something else is this Coca-Cola partnership. One of the leading global companies does have an exclusive long-term partnership with this penny stock I'm about to tell you about, which expires in 2033. So this is pretty much a 10-year long partnership. So that just shows right there how valuable and rare this gem is. They also have a very massive retail partnership with Aldi as well. Now, how many stores does Aldi have globally? They have over 7,000 stores across 11 countries, and they basically employ over 200,000 people. And you can see they do have a brand partnership with Sprite, which is also owned by Coca-Cola, and a lot of their drinks are labeled with this brand. So also partner with Sysco, ticker SYY, which is a stock that's trading around $80 per share and is sitting at a $40 billion valuation. Something you have to realize is that Sysco is the global leader in food service distribution. So the ticker I'm talking about in this video is ticker IBG Innovation Beverage Group Limited, trading just under $1 at 90 cents. Guys, make sure you have notifications turned on so you do not miss these very time sensitive and exclusive plays. And also make sure you watch until the very end, because I'm going to be showing you some very big catalysts as well as some very big connections, even bigger than the ones I talked about in the intro of this video. So you want to watch this video until the very end so you do not miss that very important information. Looking at the chart right here, it's trading at 99 cents. As of right now, has 1.25 million shares traded in volume, and the very small float is sitting at 1.4 million shares. So the entire float is already traded. This is a hidden, undiscovered gem in the market. You can see this line right here. You know, we're not even anywhere near this level, but it is coming off the bottom. I don't think it could ever go under that for a very long time. I'm going to tell you exactly why, because you look on the weekly chart, you know, we have a quadruple bottom pretty much. A massive support level on the monthly time frame as well, same support level as well as on the daily time frame. So 62 cents, you know, we're not even anywhere near that level because we are in a massive uptrend, already trading, and we're already trading over major resistance levels. So there's a tremendous amount of range on this chart. It did IPO at $4 just over 1 month ago. Absolutely no resistance over this level right here, and really not much developed resistance anywhere on this chart at all. You know, no strong resistance. Are sitting around 40 RSI, indicating this one is still not overbought. So still pretty oversold or in the middle, even with this big candle. So guys, this one does have a lot of potential on the MACD. It is switching over. You can see it is in the green over here. So that's actually very bullish on the daily time frame. Innovation Beverage Group Limited operates as a developer, manufacturer, marketer, exporter, and retailer of various beverages in Australia and in the United States. The company offers a beverage portfolio of alcoholic as well as non-alcoholic brands. It also operates as an e-commerce retailer of wines and spirits, and the company sells its products through a network of distributors, direct to consumers, and e-commerce platforms. We have to talk about some very big catalysts that are coming up. So it says right here that they are in discussions at the final stages for CCEP, which is Coca-Cola Europe Pacific Partners, and they're in discussions to increase range of Australian bitters in the cocktail bitters category to additional category extensions in the drinking bitters category. They also say they're in discussions at the final stages for Coca-Cola Euro Pacific partners to increase distribution of Australian bitters in Europe, United Kingdom, Germany, Spain, and France. Just over 1 month ago, Innovation Beverage Group appoints industry leader Genevieve Jodhan, which is the former CEO of Angostura Holdings Limited, and this is their new chief sales officer. So why is being the former CEO of Angostura Holdings Limited so important? Well, you can see that Genevieve Jodhan is the chief sales officer of ticker IBG. So this is a beverage industry veteran who served as CEO of Angostura Holdings, which is a $1 billion yearly revenue producing publicly traded companies, the world's leader in the bitters sector, which is a main sector that, Innovation Beverage Group is targeting very aggressively. And guys, looking at Angostura Holdings Limited, for the 9 months ending September 30th, 2024, the group generated $700 million in revenue. And keep in mind, this is just in 9 months. So keep in mind, like I just said, Genevieve Jodhan was the CEO of Angostura Holdings, this massive corporation, the world or one of the global leading companies in this sector. And she is currently an executive, the chief sales officer of Innovation Beverage Group, ticker IBG. So this company is ran by a very seasoned management team that has shown and proven their track record as some very big name global leading corporations are growing very aggressively, because just 2 weeks ago, IBG trading on the NASDAQ, you can see they received the largest shipment of its top selling bitters to date in the United States, ready to meet growing demand from their expanding distribution network. So their demand is off the roof. It looks like this is, a fresh company that is only just getting started, has massive connections and partnerships. So they did announce that its Australian Bitters Company brand is now available nationwide through Sysco. Now we're going to talk about Sysco because you can see Sysco is a $40 billion valuation company and is, the global leader in the food service distribution. So we're going to talk about that, but you can see just something very interesting about Sysco right here on their website. Is trading around $80 per share, but the CEO, the chairman of the board, and the chief executive officer of Sysco, which, is a company that IBG has a very big distribution partnership with. So guys, just looking at the leader of Sysco, prior to Sysco, he served as executive vice president of CVS Health Corporation, a premier health innovation company, and president of CVS Pharmacy, overseeing CVS Health's $85 billion retail business, including 10,000 retail stores and over 200,000 employees, as well as merchandising, marketing, supply chain, real estate, front store operations, pharmacy growth, pharmacy clinical care, and pharmacy operations. Prior to joining CVS Health, Kevin held executive leadership roles at Macy's, which is also a multi-billion-dollar company. As you can see, CVS, he basically managed their entire business, had a very big leadership role. CVS is currently sitting at a $70 billion valuation, but at one point was sitting around a $100 billion market cap and valuation. So, like I said, IBG just recently announced that they did just, have their brand is now available nationwide through Sysco. Now, Sysco is an extreme global leading distributor, so that is massive and can basically get them going and turn around their entire companies. Also have a Coca-Cola partnership until 2033, a 10-year partnership with, basically a $200 billion company. They do have their own distillery. You can see some pictures right here. It's kind of small, but this is a pretty big facility. It looks like they have an in-house innovation center for continuous formulation and brand development. So they're also in the wine market. You have a lot of their drinks labeled with Sprite. You have these big distribution and retail partnerships with some globally well-known leading brands. Looking at their DTC portfolio, they do have a wine business. They are targeting this business as well. Wired for Wine is an online premium wine store based in the USA, which was acquired in November of 2021. They do have a very well established customer base, 500 plus SKUs, 33,000 engaged customer, and this is just one of their businesses and not even their main flagship products or business. So in 2023, the business structure was modified from selling value wines to premium and collectible wines with price points of over $200 per bottle. So IBG brings vertical integration, exclusive brand strategy, and a broader offering not previously offered on Wired for Wine. So they basically took this acquisition, upgraded it, marketed it, and are ready for global expansion. They are leveraging technology and vertical integration to disrupt the traditional path from distillery to customer. Keep in mind, they do have a very small market cap, under $10 million. Australian Bitters Company, ABC, is their flagship brand, their main brand and main product. So in 2020, ABC, Australian Bitters Company, had approximately 20% market share in Australia and is the first true challenger brand to a 200-year-old established bitters brand. So Australian Bitters is growing rapidly in Australia and scaling distribution globally, handcrafted in small batches. Something else to realize, they are based out of Australia, do have a very big presence. They actually have an office in Australia and the US. And keep in mind, Australia is the second largest global market for cocktail bitters, behind, only trailing behind the US market. And they're basically trying to disrupt both of these markets, have a presence in both of these areas. That is ticker IBG. Let me know in the comments what other plays you're watching. If you did make it this far in this video, really do appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one.